there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your full moon in Taurus reading. Full moon will be happening on November 15th, and it's going to be occurring in your sixth house. It is ruled by Virgo, and it has themes including organization, routine, and habits, how those contribute or diminish your well being, both physical and mental. And also, it is said that our pets, which are definitely a part of our daily routine, they live in the sixth house. All right, so Sagittarius. Mercury is in retrograde in your sign right now. It will be until I think like mid December-ish, and then the shadow period lasts till I think about December 26th. So we got some Mercury retrograde ahead of us for the next month or so. Usually has to do with thematics of communications. Mercury, and if it's in retrograde, there's usually some type of delay or miscommunication, or I'm having a really hard time just being articulate. Like I know exactly what I want to say, but like it's just coming out as like word soup. So that may be something that you are picking up on, and the energy that you could be experiencing. You rule travel, higher learning. So there could be some sort of delay or miscommunication with travel in the next month, or something about education, perhaps. Like I know, the end of the year, the end of a semester. So, there could be some issues with transcripts or tests or something. So just be on the lookout for that, and let's hope that I can get through this reading without. Yeah, okay. So during one of the last attempts where I actually was still drawing the cards, this card came up for you, and I feel compelled to keep it for you. It's the new moon in Taurus, and it says, prosperity lies ahead. I feel like this is a really important card to be pulled on a full moon in Taurus, to pull a new moon in Taurus card, because of the way that the full and new moon cycles kind of work in conjunction with each other. So we have obviously the 4 weeks that lead up to that are consisting of the same lunar cycle, and obviously like they're kind of like a small little sub cycle, which is in a larger frame of the cycle of. So we have new moon in Taurus to full moon in Taurus, which would be a 6-month cycle, and then we have the eclipse cycles, which roughly last for about 2 years. So we're always kind of going on those thematics, like like a smaller 4-week kind of period, how that plays out, the larger 6-month thematics, and then we have the eclipses, and that's kind of how the moon energy works. So Sagittarius, since you pulled the new moon in Taurus on the full moon in Taurus, and the prosperity lies ahead, I see that either something that happened back in early May of this year, either some seeds that you planted back then are going to be coming into fruition very soon, or you're going to be planting those seeds here now in the full moon in Taurus, and by May of 2025, when the new moon in Taurus comes, those flowers will be blooming, and we will be able to take advantage of some of that prosperity. Let's dig a little deeper and see why that's here, maybe where that prosperity is going to be lying for you. It's perhaps you started some type of new routine, you started a new habit, a new organizational type situation, and it's obviously leading you in a very, very positive direction. Taurus is an earth sign, so it's giving you stability. It rules the 2nd house, so it's giving you resources. The star, all right, amazing. So the star is a very positive card. But I do see it as something that is going to be happening in the distance. That's just my take on it. But it definitely is a wish fulfillment card. You see that she's putting the water into the she's putting the water back into the lake, which seems kind of strange on some level, but it means that she's always being replenished, and she's always participating in reciprocity, equal give and take. And that's how we make our dreams come true. We have to be an active part of the dream fulfillment. We can't just say like, oh, I want $1 million, I want $1 million, but then not even bother to play the lottery. You know, you have to put some sort of effort into making those dreams come true. Tell me more. Ace of Pentacles, start of a new financial beginning, possibly some type of tangible opportunity or even just a straight up gift is going to be given to you. Very nice, very nice. Let's get one more card. One more card for Sagittarius. Ace of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. We have the dove of peace coming in. So, you know, perhaps she is coming in after a time of turmoil, and we are no longer going to be releasing tears of sadness. We are going to be tears of joy. So you have two aces in this reading. New moon in Taurus, new moon, fresh beginnings. If just from what I see here, I would say that this has more to do with a seed you're going to plant now. And if we tend to that seed, and definitely I feel like the need to water the seed, to nurture the seed, I think that you could definitely have something really amazing when this Taurus cycle comes back up in May with that new moon. Let's go ahead and let's see more about the star. Why is the star here for Sagittarius? Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is a gung-ho, go-getter, zest for life. The pages are kind of echoings of the aces in the court cards. They are just kind of like a pure energetic expression of the suit. And so we have fire here. So we're excited. We're enthusiastic about perceiving this goal. And he is also looking to the right, which I always see as someone who is looking forward. Let's get a card for Ace of Pentacles. Why is Ace of Pentacles here for Sagittarius? Justice. Balance with this Ace of Pentacles. This Ace of Pentacles is going to come in and make things fair. It's going to balance things out. And I feel like it's also saying it's going to be a reward for your hard work. And then, you know, I see with the Justice and Ace of Pentacles combination, you are destined for success. You are destined to have wonderful opportunities always just coming up about out of nowhere for you. That is your destiny, and that is your birthright. And it's because it's everyone's birthright. We are all here to experience amazing and wonderful things, and we just need to take this Page of Wands energy and just seize the day. Carpe diem. Get your opportunities. Ace of Cups. Why are you here? Ace of Cups. Knight of Wands. So a progression. We got a Page of Wands. We have a Knight of Wands. So it's almost like you're on a mission here. He moves fast. He's one of the most fast moving cards in the deck. Moving quickly with that fiery energy. They both have these yellow cloaks with those little black figures on them. You probably can't quite make those out, but what those are salamanders. The salamanders are on all of the male wand court cards because it means that they are well equipped to handle the fire, because salamanders can withstand extremely high temperatures. So you are ready. You feel the heat and you want it. You want that fire, Sagittarius. Like you are, this actually is your card. Mutable fire, Knight of Wands, Sagittarius. You've shown up in your reading, my darling. And you're also, the Knight of Wands was looking at the Ace of Cups. So I see that he's going to take all of this fire and harness it in the appropriate manner for emotional fulfillment, instead of, sometimes, we get fire and water and we have some emotions that are not terribly pleasant. But here he's going to really take all of that desire that he's burning for and be able to really explode in a positive way with his emotions, and exploding in a controlled, enthusiastic manner. All right, let's get one more card. Just overall, what do we need to know about this full moon in Taurus for Sagittarius? Overall energy, advice, please, Spirit. Five of Cups. Interesting. So I did notice this had been kind of lingering on the bottom of the deck. So the Five of Cups, it looks worse than it is. It looks like, oh no, something terrible is going to happen. But really, actually, what this is it's so fives are about change. And this is more of a card of someone that is upset that the change is happening, not necessarily that there is a change. So for some reason, I kind of, I don't see this as your energy. I see this as maybe other people's energy. So this is just what I'm picking up. This could be like very, very specific, but this is kind of what I'm picking up on for this reading. So we're going to be working with something for 6 months. You're starting something now. It's going to come into fruition in May of 2025. And we're in the 6th house. So we're either dealing with our physical, mental well-being, and something about maybe establishing routine or habit. So I see that perhaps you are maybe going to be working either on some type of mental or physical issue that you have. We're going to take 2 different sides of the coin and just kind of run with those scenarios. So I see somebody that's maybe having a really hard time and then is, finally maybe going to start seeing a counselor or a therapist, or maybe joining some type of group, or maybe you're picking up yoga or something that's going to really help you. Meditation, maybe you're picking up something that's really going to help you with your mental well-being. Or I have somebody that's really working on their physical well-being. Maybe you're going to go see the nutritionist. Maybe you're going to start working on a diet. Maybe you're going to start working on a gym. Maybe you're starting physical therapy for something, but some type of physical endeavor that is going to require dedication and routine. Either way, with this Five of Cups, what I see is that in this 6 months, somebody else is going to be watching you, and they're going to be watching the change. And it's not so much that they're upset about the actual change because they can't be mad at you for wanting to lose weight or wanting to maybe stop your addictions or, get over your, mental hurdles, heal your inner child, whatever the case may be. But I see this person maybe kind of, again, like they're upset that you're changing. They can't be upset that you've made these changes because they are positive changes, but they're kind of upset because maybe they're the person that you used to go eat fast food with, so they're upset that they can't be that person with you. Or maybe they're the person that used to go on Saturdays and Sundays and you'd go have wings and beers at the bar, and like now you don't want to do that as part of your healthy lifestyle. So that person is just kind of a little upset at that change. Or they're the person that maybe you used to go and get engage in bad, unhealthy activities for you with, and we'll just leave that there. But maybe that person, again, because you don't want to engage in those activities, like obviously they're not like, upset at you for not, hey, you're bettering yourself, I can't be mad at you for that. But I'm mad at you that you don't want to, engage in these activities with me anymore. Maybe leaning more towards that, especially if that is your scenario. I definitely see that because the Five of Cups, it said that he's not actually upset that the cups are spilled. He's upset because he lost his taste for wine. So that's actually why he's all crying there. So wow, Sagittarius, really amazing reading. Definitely something going on with, again, maybe this is like the culmination of a 6-month cycle. Maybe all of what I just said already happened for you. And now you're already experiencing this prosperity. Or it's going to be coming in really, really soon. Or again, I feel like maybe more so for you guys, you're planting the seed of the prosperity now, and amazing things will be coming to you in May. Spirit card, animal. Phoenix, rising from the ashes, Sagittarius. Wow, it's a spirit card. I do see a big transformation for you, my friend. Freedom from suffering and past karma, reincarnation. Represents the transformation of our past. Doesn't mean running from it, denying it, or burning bridges with rage. Phoenix employs an advanced technique described in yoga as the burning of impurities through practice and dedication. The essence of the phoenix is with us when we realize we have been suffering too long and something must change. We take a stand and decide to live consciously instead of being driven by the unconscious mind and its long list of fears and aversions. At this very moment, the spark of the phoenix is lit, and the great bird is helping you burn through your baggage. No longer running from who you are, what has happened to you, or what you've done. The stuckness and the dead weight are going to fall into the ashes, and the lightness and clarity emerge. As stagnancy continues to smolder, the phoenix lifts our spirits up, and we begin to recognize ourselves again. We catch a glimmer in our eye that wasn't there before. Look closely. It's a sign of the fire transformation upon your wings. Wow. So I see there's so much fire, and since you showed up in your reading here, Sagittarius, and you've got a lot of adventurous fire inside of you, I think this phoenix here is to tell you that whatever happened in the past, you have the ability to rise up out of the ashes and completely change yourself, remake yourself. You can be anybody that you want to be. It is already inside of you. Your highest self is always with you, and it's always ready for you to rise from those ashes and come and join it. Sagittarius, I hope this has been helpful for you. I hope your full moon in Taurus is amazing, and I'm so excited to see what the next 6 months has in store for you. Thank you, and have a great day.